Linear programming problem. Solve the following linear programming problems graphically. This is the topic of the day. The very first question, question number 6. Minimize z is equal to x plus 2y subject to the constraints 2x plus y greater than or equal to 3, x plus 2y greater than or equal to 6, x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. So, first of all, from the very first inequality, we have the chart table value values of x and y. If x is 0, put x equal to 0, then y becomes 3. After converting this inequality into equality, next time we take x is equal y is equal to 0, then x becomes 3 upon 2, right? So same time we have the next table for the next inequality. After converting this inequality into equality, if x we take 0, then y is 2y upon 6, that is y is 3. If y is equal to 0, then x is 6, right? Now we can have the graph. This is x-axis and this represents y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. Because of this 3 by 2, we take one unit equal to half distance. So this is 1 by 2, 1, 3 by 2, this was 1 by 2, next this is 2, 5 by 2, this is 5 by 2, this is 3, 4. We can extend this line now because x we need to go up to 6. This point is 5, 6, right? Simultaneously we have y is 1, y is 2, y is 3. So maximum value of y is 3. The very first point is a point. A point x is 0, y is 3. B point is x is 3 by 2, y is 0. Here C point is x is 0, y is 3. That means this is also a point, same a point. Next is D point, C point is, or we can say this is C as well as D. So C point is 6 comma 0, right? Now first point taking x0 y3, so this is the point A point. B point is x is 3 by 2, so this is x is 3 by 2, y is 0. We join these 2 points now this way with a dark line. Because of this equal to sign, we draw dark line, arrow to both side, because line have arrow to both sides. Moreover, the name of this line is 2x plus y is equal to 3. 2x plus y is equal to 3, right? Which side we should shade? If we put x equal to 0, y equal to 0, then this is 0 is greater than or equal to 3. What do you say about this? 0 is greater than 3? No. 0 is equal to 3? False. So that means we should not shade towards 0, 0. We should shade away from 0, 0. This side. This side of the line. We are not going downward of x-axis because y is greater than or equal to 0. So we shade only upward x-axis. We are not going left side of y-axis because x is greater than or equal to 0. So this is only in the first quadrant we have to shade. Right? Now taking second inequality. Here the first point is x is same point, a point. I am just using the other ink pen, green marker, blue marker. So this is the same point A. Second is C point 6 0. So this is the 6 0. Right? This point is C. Now we join these 2 points like this. Again we used dark line to join because of this equal to sign. We put arrow mark to both sides. The name of this line is x plus 2y is equal to 6. Right? Now what this indicates, again we put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, then 0 is greater than or equal to 6. Again the thing is, result is false. False mean we are not going to shade towards 0, 0. 0 is to this side. So only upward direction. The previous line was saying to shade upward, this side. The previous line was saying like this. And the present line is saying that we have to shade now upward. So mean to say downward we are erasing this portion. We erase this. Right? So what is the feasible reason? This is the feasible reason. This is again unbounded. This is again unbounded. But we have the corner points. Corner points are here. What are they? First corner point is A. Its coordinates are 0, 3. Second corner point is C. Coordinates of C are 6, 0. And what is the value of Z at these points? Z is x plus 2y. So we substitute the value. Z is equal to x is 0 plus 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. Here z is equal to x is 6 plus 2 into y is 0. This is 6. So this is strange. Both are equal. Okay. So if both are equal, what is the conclusion? The conclusion is, according to the question, minimize. So we say minimum value of z is equal to 6, which at all the points joining the line segment A to C. A coordinates of A are 0, 3 and C coordinates are 6, 0. So this is the result. Okay. Now we take next question. Question number 7. This is very important question. Solve the following linear programming problems graphically. Minimize and maximize z is equal to 5x plus 10y. This is the objective function and subject to the constraints x plus 2y less than or equal to 120, x plus y greater than or equal to 60, x minus 2y greater than or equal to 0, x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. So from the last inequalities, the conclusion is shading only in first quadrant. Okay, so next we take the very first inequality, changing this inequality into equality, then drawing the value table. If we take x 0, then y is 2y is equal to 120, that is y is 60. Similarly, if y is taken to be 0, then x is equal to 120. At the same time, we make the table for the next inequality. If we take x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 60. If we take y is equal to 0, then x is equal to 60. Third time, we make the value table for the third inequality. If we take x is equal to 0, then y is also 0. So next time there is no need to take y is equal to 0, because in order to draw the line we need at least 2 points. Simply we observe the previous tables, x is 60, y is 60, etc. So accordingly we have to take the value of x. If I take here x is equal to 60, or if I take here y is equal to 60, then x is equal to 2y. 2 into 60, that is 120. So 120. So what we know now, what we say, first point, a point is 0, 60, b point is 120, 0, c point is 0, 60, d point is 60, 0. Next, e point is 0, 0. This is o point, 0, 0. Last, e point is 120, 60. Right? One more thing we are going to do, we are going to solve the inequalities in the very beginning. So the very first two inequalities, they are x plus 2y, changing them into equality. X plus 2y is equal to 120. Second one is x plus y is equal to 60. If we solve them subtracting, so this becomes minus minus minus, that is y is equal to 60. right? So we put y is equal to 60 in any one. So we have x plus 2y is equal to 120. That means x plus 2 into 60 is equal to 120. So that means this is also 120, so x becomes 0. So this way, first two lines they intersect each other at this point. X is 0, y is 60. X is 0, y is 60 for first and second. X is 0, y is 60 is the point of intersection. Second time what we do, we solve first, second and third. That is x plus y is equal to 60. X minus 2y is equal to 0. So subtracting we have 3y is equal to 60. That means y is equal to 20. Right? Put y is equal to 20 in the first one. X plus y is equal to 60 gives x plus 20 is equal to 60. That means x is equal to 40. So after E we can say P is the point. X is 40, then y is 20. After solving, second and third, second and third, right? Lastly we solve first and third. First equation is x plus 2y is equal to 120, and last third is x minus 2y is equal to 0. So adding these two, 2x is equal to 120. That means x is equal to 60. Put x is equal to 60. X plus 2y is equal to 120 gives 60 plus 2y is equal to 120. That means 2y is equal to 60. That is y is equal to 30. So Q is the point indicating x is equal to 60 and y is 30, and this is obtained, this point is obtained after solving first and third, right? Now what we do, we erase this rough work. We have obtained the respective values. Now we try to draw the graph of the question. First of all, we have the y-axis, then x-axis, y-axis and axis 0 0 origin. So x is maximum 120. So we take 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Similarly here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 1 unit is equal to 10 unit, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Right? Now the very first point is A point. X is 0, Y is 60. So this point is A point. Second point is B point is 120. X is 120. So this is B point. Because of this equal to sign, joining these 2 points with dark line. Arrow to both sides of the line. This is line first. The name of this line is x plus 2y equal to 120. Now thing is, which side we should shade? We take the point 0, 0 at one side of the line. Right? We have the inequality x plus 2y less than or equal to 120. We put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. What we see? 0 is less than or equal to 120. Yes, 0 is less than 120. This is true. Mean to say we have to shade towards 0, 0. So this way. Only in first quadrant, because of these last two inequalities, we are going to shade only in first quadrant. This way. This is the feasible reason according to first inequality. Right? Now we take second inequality, and I'm changing the ink of the second marker, blue ink. What is the second? X is 0, y is 60. So again this is the same point, x is 0, so we say a comma c, they are same. This is the point. Next is d point, 60 comma 0, x is 60, this point is d point. Again we join these 2 points, dark line or dotted line? Dark line, because of equal to sign. So this way we join these 2 points. Again we put arrow mark to both sides of the line. This is line number second, and the equation is x plus y is equal to 60. So what we have seen that they intersect each other at same point. So x and a and c, the both points are same. Okay, now thing is, which side we should shade according to this previous one. We take again x plus y greater than or equal to 60. We put 0, 0. So 0 is greater than or equal to 60. What does this indicate? Whether 0 is greater than 60? No. Or 0 is equal to 60? Again, no. So mean to say, we are not going to shade towards 0, 0. So earlier this portion to this line towards 0, 0, we erased this portion now. Right? So mean to say, we are left with only the shaded portion, this portion, according to this condition. Okay, this line indicates that downward, but this is saying upward. So this is the bounded area. Now, according to these two inequalities, we have got this feasible region. Now we take the third inequality from the values. The very first point is, I'm changing the ink of the pen now. Suppose this is, first point is origin 0 0. So this is the point 0 0, right? And next point is x is 120, so this is 120, and y is 60, so y is 60 somewhere here. I am going to erase this rough calculation work. X is, y is 60, that means somewhere here we have the point, and y is 120. So this is the point. The name of this point is E point, right? So we join now this O and E. So this way we have joined O and E, they are joined. Again, this is the necessity to put arrow to both sides of the line, because line mean we should have the arrow mark to both sides, and name of this line is line number 3, right? Equation is x minus 2y is equal to 0, right? Now what we see, first and second and third, where is the second line? This is second line, and this is the third line. This is the point where they meet. The point where they meet, this is the point. Second and third, the name of this point is P. And last one, first and third, this is the first line, and this is the third line. The name of this point, we have named this as Q point. Okay. So now one thing we have left now, which side we should shade. Of course, we cannot take here 0 0 point. Why we cannot take 0 0? Because 0 0 lies on the line itself. So we have to take any other point except this 0 0 region. We can take, by for our own convenience, we can take any point. Suppose I am taking here this point. What is the name of this point? This point is x is 0 and y is 10. We can take any point. There is no restriction that I should take only 0 10. I can take 0 comma 20, or else any point we can take 10 comma 0, else any other point also. Just what is most convenient to you, I am going to take that point. So I think 0 10 we have taken this now. So what was the in equation? This was x minus 2y greater than or equal to 0, right? Now we put x is equal to 0, minus 2 into y is 10 greater than or equal to 0. This becomes minus 20 is greater than or equal to 0. And what is the conclusion according to you now? Whether minus 20 is greater than 0? Answer is no. Whether minus 20 is equal to 0? Answer is again no. So then what the conclusion is? We should not shade towards 0 comma 10. This point, towards this point, we are not going to shade. That means we are going to shade other side of this 0 10. Other side is this side. That means already this portion was shaded. We are going to erase this now. We are going to erase. So this way only this portion is left. This is the feasible reason. Now we are going to find the maximum and minimum values. This is the only final task which is left now. We shall try to solve this now. Okay, let us erase this rough calculation work here, and we are making the value chart. Corner points, corner points, and objective function is z is equal to 5x plus 10y, right? So what are the corner points? First one is P point. Coordinates of P point are 40, 20. Second point is Q corner. Second corner point is Q. Coordinates of Q are 60, 30. Next is B point, and coordinates of B point are 120, 0. Last point is this D point. The D point is 60, 0. We put these values in z is equal to 5x plus 10y. We have z is equal to 5 into 40 plus 10 into 20. So the answer will be 5 into 40, 200 plus 200, that is answer is 400. Okay, second time z is equal to 5 into x is 60 plus 10 into y is 30. This may gives us 6 into 5, 30, 300 plus 300, answer is 600. Next time z is equal to 5 into x is 120 plus 10 into y is 0. So this becomes 600. Last one is z is equal to 5 into 60 plus 10 into 0. This gives us 300. So this way what we see, according to the question, what was the question? Minimize and maximize. So we have got the answer. Maximum value is of z is equal to 600 at all the points joining Q and B. Q coordinates are 60, 30 and B point 120, 0. So this is the maximum value. Okay, QB. So on this line, each and every point of this line, we have the maximum value. Now what is the minimum value? Minimum value is 300. So we write minimum value of z is equal to 300 at x is equal to 60 and y is equal to 0. So this way, this is the required result, and the full solution is available now. Thank you very much.